tonight for you guys, but after 10 failed attempts and 10 computer crashes all simultaneously, I decided I'm not going to be doing that today. So I'm sorry about that if you're hoping to see the Minecraft video. I don't think you were. I've never announced I'm going to be doing a Minecraft video, but I will at some point, just not today, sadly. So that last recording attempt was 3 minutes ago. Computer literally just started up again, and I decided, fuck it, I am doing a vaping video today. Vaping, yeah, I held that in the right position, didn't I? Vaping. This is a Caliburn. Fucking blur, man. This is a Caliburn vape. These are fucking really cool little devices. All my mates have them, and not just in the town I live in as well, also all over New Zealand, because I guess it's just the most popular little vape you can get here. It's just one of these little pod vapes, a refillable pod. You can get like 4 of these for like $30. It's really cool. I vape this. This is 40 mg mint. I asked, my mate actually bought me this because I couldn't leave town to go get new vape oil. So since he was out of town, I asked him to get me it, and I asked for 20 milligram menthol. What does he give me? 40 milligram fucking mint. I don't think there's much of a difference between mint and menthol, but hey, what can you do? So, but I actually quite like the 40. I might switch to that. I'm a fucking 12-year-old, aren't I? I'm still like, into my little vapes and shit like that, but it's cool. It's just my thing. You can't tell, which I'm sure you can tell. It's completely different. I got a new camera angle today. My camera is sitting on top of my monitor, opposed to my tripod, which is typically over there. I thought this would make a little bit more of an intimate camera angle. I thought I'd try it out for a video, see how it goes. It was also just easier to record for, video game purposes, but also in the Minecraft rather than, having it over there or whatnot. It's just a bit nicer. But I've also been thinking about putting it there just to see how it goes, test the water a little bit. I don't really have anything to talk about for this because, as I said, I was hoping to record the Minecraft video, which I was doing for about an hour, 10 attempts, right, bang after the other. So, this is just going to be a random fucking video, really. Maybe I can try doing some finger fluttering or some shit, like the normie ASMR YouTubers. Should I call them normie? I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't try and pick battles with the bigger ups in the ASMR community. You know what I could do? I could start repeating words, like I did in my rip and dip video, the first video of the new era of the channel. Yeah, there's literally nothing really that I want to talk about. I'm fucking lost for words, literally, at this point. I could talk about how I'm wearing my favourite hoodie, Teddy Fresh, pretty cool. I fucking hate H3 now. They've gone to the absolute peak. They're, I don't even know how to describe what the podcast and shit has gone to, or even just the H3 channel in general. I just can't stand Ethan Klein. He's a fucking cunt, in my opinion. Go on, Ethan, try and take this video down, bro. After what happened fucking a couple of years ago that I donated to, took my money and turned to a fucking money-hungry prick. Oh well. Hey, I can't diss Hila though. She makes some fucking incredible clothes. Absolutely incredible. Fucking, I've actually got. It's so incredible. In fact, I got 2 of them. In fact, I even got the rip and dip version of the hoodie. The fucking blue. Look at that. Isn't that fucking cool? I think it's pretty fucking cool. I think Teddy Fresh and Rip and Dip were the first 2 brands that really introduced me to like clothing and shit. I used to just be, a skinny jeans and a band shirt type person. I was really into my metal music back in the day, so I tried fitting that whole aesthetic, which, it's cool. I like the aesthetic still. I still wear band shirts now and then, but it's nice to have a little bit of colour in your fit, Like, tell me you see someone walking down the street in fucking the black and white Converse and asking Alexandria shirt, maybe a beanie and skinny jeans, and you think, sweet fit, bro. You're fucking very original. Nah, you don't. To be fair, I'm not very original wearing Teddy Fresh, which is like probably the most, I don't want to say overrated, but most used, like, colourful brand there is out at the moment. But hey, they're still fucking cool, okay? So fuck you. I think I want to get off vaping at some point. It's definitely an unhealthy addiction I have at this point. Like, I'll be playing Minecraft, jamming along, fucking do. And then since I need to use both my hands and I want nicotine, I'll just sit in my mouth. It's not fucking healthy at all. Like, I need my nicotine. I don't even know if it's that I want nicotine. I just enjoy fucking inhaling something and exhaling it. It's not good, bro. But at least I don't have a drinking habit like 99% of the people that live in this country. You guys want to know the most funny name for a water bottle company? Pump. This isn't just a regular pump. This is a super pump. You want a pump water test review? Tastes like fucking water. I'm gonna let you all in on a little secret. That's not actually pump water. The bottle might be pump, but this is the water. This is water in a box, and it's very fucking heavy. This is definitely going to be a shorter video compared to, the last 3 videos I've done, which have been 30 minutes long. I was hoping this one would be about 30 minutes long as well, but obviously the plan I had didn't go according to plan. I used plan twice in the same sentence. The fuck you gotta do? I'm gonna put my chair back a little bit, have a little bit of a little relaxing conversation with you, Fano. If you don't know what Fano means, it is the Māori word for family. You guys are family to me. Oh. The support I've been getting on the videos recently has been fucking unbelievable. I went from just not even like it wasn't the Kiwi asthma wasn't a thing like a week ago, and now it is, and I'm getting like 5 comments per video, 10 likes, which obviously that's just like a starting point, but it's still very like warming to me that there are actually people out there, and it gives me hope that this could possibly turn into something bigger than what it is at the moment, which is just me, a little fucking 18-year-old kid fucking sucking down on his vape and chucking videos up on YouTube. I definitely have a lot more plans for making content too. It's just getting it done, really. Like, there's also props and shit that I'm gonna get. It's just getting them. I need to leave my house to get them, and I don't like leaving my house because I don't like the sun. The sun hurts. I'm a vampire. You see these motherfuckers? Right here. I'm a vampire, G. No, if you don't have like these little teeth, I don't know what they're called. Are they called hook teeth? They might be. If you don't have them, I feel so sorry for you, G. I couldn't fucking imagine eating a steak without them. Holy fuck, it just rips like you bite into the steak fucking and then you pull it, and those are the teeth that work the most to just rip the steak. It's amazing. You guys want to see a cool vape trick? Yeah, that wasn't too cool, was it? I'll try it again though. It's not gonna work, I don't think. I used to have one of those big like mod vapes, and in fact I think it's actually over there. It's like a rainbow one. It would actually match my body quite well. I used to be heavy into vape tricks back when I was like 14. Yes, I was vaping when I was 14. Fuck you. I know. It's now a habit for life probably. But yeah, I used to be doing like those fucking, spinning the hose, doing the French inhale shit. I was trying to do the one where you like chuck a massive O and then you like blow a cloud through it, and it like does that weird like attach thing. I couldn't even master it though, but I got mates that can do it like time after time without fail, and that just blows my fucking mind. Like, how do you do that? These though, I just don't think they produce enough smoke in order to do that, which I'm fine with. Tricks aren't what I'm vaping for. It's merely just like the satisfaction of like hitting something. I was smoking cigarettes for about maybe 6 months last year. It wasn't like smoking as such. It was more just like 1 or 2 darts a day. We call cigarette darts in New Zealand, by the way. So if I ever say darts, no, I mean a cigarette, a durry, a fag, if you will. I'm not being homophobic. That's just the British word for a cigarette. Okay, shut the fuck up. No, but yeah, it's just fun. It's just fun, isn't it? Like, tell me this isn't cool. I just blew fucking smoke from my mouth from an iPhone. This is literally an iPhone. It has the same components inside it as this fucking thing. Sup, Pio Vosso? It's the same components. What the fuck? I as well as Australia, have taken away vape flavours, like, vape oil flavours, and I can't wrap my head around that. It's so mind-boggling. Like, don't you want to be able to get off cigarettes? And that's what makes me think. I think the cigarette companies are telling the governments to ban these fucking things so they can keep selling them. Because I'll be honest with you, out of probably 100 people that I know, like, that's just like a rough estimate. No, I'm not saying friends, just people that I know at school. Only probably 3 of them now, like, smoke cigarettes. Maybe half of the people are on the vapes, which is it's just so much more healthy. I don't know why governments should be trying to crack down on people vaping. I could understand kids maybe, but the people that are, either not smoking cigarettes or vaping, were vaping from a young age, so rather than getting a taste for cigarettes, they're like, oh, this is a lot cheaper, it's a lot more convenient, and hey, it's healthier. Yeah, I don't know, I think kids should have a lot more leeway in vaping, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a real hard one to talk about, because it makes me sound like, oh yeah, kids should just go out and do fucking drugs, which no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying compared to how it would have been maybe 10 years ago and how it is now, a lot less kids are smoking cigarettes. Instead, they're just on these fucking things, which is like, yeah, they're kind of stupid. Like, I'll admit it, vapes are fucking stupid as all hell, unless you're like quitting cigarettes. But as like a prevention for smoking cigarettes, from my own perspective, I can see that, it is working for kids to not put them on cigarettes. Trust me, I know a lot of people, I'm friends with a lot of people that if they weren't vaping, they would be smoking cigarettes right now, because they just have that mindset like, yeah, I want to do this thing, I want to get nicotine, I want to fucking do that. And they would be smoking cigarettes if these things weren't an option. I got caught at school with a vape twice, but I think only one of them was like something that I got caught up for. No, I've been caught vaping at school heaps of times, actually. Like, there was this one teacher I used to have, she was my literacy teacher, she was just I don't really have a lot of opinions towards her, she was like a real libtard, let's call it that. She actually sent me to counselling once because I wasn't doing my work, because I just didn't give a fuck about it, and I left school like a month later. Like, I did the counselling and shit, and then I went back to school and I was like, I don't want to do work, I still don't want to do work, so I just left school, and that's where I've been ever since, basically. But there were so many times where I'd just like pull out my vape in class and start hitting it just to be a little cheeky cunt, and she just wouldn't do anything, like she just gave up on me at like most points. But there was this one time I wasn't even hitting my vape, I literally brought it to school by accident. This was like the first time I've ever brought a vape to school, and I was showing my mates behind like one of the classrooms. It was actually behind the classroom, the literacy teacher's classroom, and I just pulled out my bag to show my mates, like, oh, look at this, I got a vape, because I was like 14 at the time. And my art teacher walks around the corner, who I fucking hate, one of the worst teachers I've ever had, and she just sees it and she's like, he looks at me, he looks down, looks at me, and then she said, you are coming with me, and took me to the fucking principal's office and shit, where I like gave them my vape. I was like, oh, I don't know, I brought it by accident, eh? And they called my mum, and my mum was like, where the fuck did you get a vape? I shouldn't get. She was like, well, why do you have a vape? And I was like, oh, I bought it off a mate, I thought it was funny. She was like, oh yeah, alright. And I never saw that vape again. They actually threw it away, the fucking dicks. But oh well, we're back, baby. I never sold vapes at school, but I knew quite a few people. I'm sure it's like this in every school, and I can only imagine it in America. But New Zealand, I'm from a real small town. There was about 300 people at my school, and that's the only school in like a 100-kilometre radius of where I live. And there was a huge market there for vapes. Like, I'm still good mates with him. He would sell vapes when he was like 14 to like 11, 12-year-olds and shit. And like, I'm not cool with that. Like, 11, 12 is like too fucking young, like 14, 15. Okay. But like, 11, 12, bro, fuck you. And there were so many times where I would sit him down and have an actual intervention with him. Like, bro, look, what you're doing might be making you a little bit of money, okay? A little bit of money. But it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. And if you get caught by a teacher, you're probably going to be expelled for the shit, eh? I used to sell cigarettes at school, so I don't really know what I have to say. That I'd never sold them to 11 and 12-year-olds. I was 13 at the time, and I sold them to 15 and 16-year-olds. Find your fucking demographic and stick to it. And yes, I stole the cigarettes from my mum, okay? I admit it. I'd sell them in like a single cigarette each. Sometimes I'd do a full pack. I'd sell the full pack for $70. So you can buy a pack of cigarettes over for 50. I know $50 for a pack of cigarettes, and that's 20 cigarettes for $50. So I sold single cigarettes for $5 each and a pack for 70, and I was making bang, bro. I probably made about $1,000 in like 6 months, which isn't a lot of money, but it was for me at the time when I was like 14 or whatever I was. I used to sell gum as well. I was quite into that. I had like my own little gum business. I'd buy like a pack of gum, you know, the little extra gums, like the little strips. I don't know how many are in a pack, maybe around 20 as well. And I'd sell each piece of gum for $2 each, so I'd make about like 20, no, I don't even know, I don't know the math, about $40 roughly off a pack of gum that I spent $3 on. Now that is stocks. Fuck, I'm such a dumbass, bro. I can only imagine like the other stories I'm going to be telling on this channel and just realising how much of a fucking like dumbass I am. Yeah, school was a really different experience for me. Not only going to such a small and like isolated school with like different types of people around, but just the way I treated it. Like up until probably from about maybe year 7, which is like 6th grade, to when I left in year 10, I did no work, like the bare fucking minimum. If there was something that took my interest, I excelled in it, absolutely excelled, and the teachers be like, you don't ever do work, why the fuck is this so good? I'm like, I don't know, I'm interested in it. If you fucking make me write a 10 paragraph page on like climate change, I'm sorry, I just don't care. Like, I mean, like it sucks that climate change is happening and whatnot. I don't care, I'm sorry, I'll do my best to stop it. I don't care, I don't want to write about it, I don't want to think about it. But then they give me like, you know, a music class where I have to like make a song or some shit, and I'll fucking slam that out. Even in art was so weird because they would tell us what to do. I remember this one time we had to draw a bird, and we couldn't choose what bird, it had to be a specific type of bird, and I fucking hated it. And the thing is, I had to do it for some fucking reason. I can't even remember why I had to do it, but I remember I was forced to do it for some reason, and I just like rushed it out. It looked like shit. But then the next day well, not the next day, but like a couple lessons later, we had to do this one other one, which was make a skateboard, and we could do whatever we wanted to it. And I'll tell you what, my skateboard was the best. Like they got the woodwork teacher to cut out like actual like skateboard sizes pieces of wood. Obviously not an actual skateboard deck or anything like that, but same dimensions, and it's just a flat bit of wood. And I did like heaps of like band logos and shit. It looked real cool. I also have this other one we did, which is just like a picture board. Picture boards was something I love doing because you can just like customize them however you want, and then they'd make you sketch them. So what you'd do is you had to get the board you did, you'd put a bit of carbon paper over it, which is like tracing paper, and then you'd put like the white bit of paper underneath that, I think. I don't know the exact way to lay it out, but basically you just trace over the top of the work. It goes through the carbon paper onto the bit of paper you're drawing on. So it wouldn't be the entire like artboard you'd do. It'd just be like a small little section of it that then you'd blow that up from like maybe like that to about like this. And I love doing that shit because there's more than like one bit of art in it. Like I'd put like a Tesla in a corner, and then like fuck, I think I put Ben Shapiro in one, just like funny shit. But I just love doing stuff like that because it's creative. I think writing is another good example of that. I hated writing essays about just, you know, shit I don't care about. But then if they give us like something that you can choose to do or make a story, I just loved that shit. Absolutely loved it. I got an award somewhere for an excellence in music or some shit. I make jokes about it quite often. It's not really like a high regarded achievement or anything like that. It's just like a certificate for doing well. But I got that for music, which I was the only one in my class to get it. And then I, just other projects for music, I just always did real well in them, I guess. I always put a lot more time and effort into getting it done and perfecting it, I should say. I'm a big perfectionist in things I care about. So, if this video isn't perfect, then obviously I don't care about this whole ASMR shit I'm doing. Haha. I think I'm going to end the video very soon, because 7:30, parents are going to be up soon. I don't really want them to hear me whispering into my fucking microphone. But I also got to edit this and get it up before I fall asleep, because that's just how I operate. If I don't, then this fucking video recording will just be sitting on my hard drive for the next week. I gotta get it done, open up Premiere, edit it, upload it, go to sleep, and boom, done. It's over. It's a fucking new day tomorrow. I can plan more ASMR. I'm still working on my album at the moment for Lil Kiwi. It's very public what the name's going to be of it. Meth Pipes and Mazdas. I've had that name in my head for about 4 years now, and I've started working on it about 3 times now, and then I've just completely scrapped it. Like, no, this isn't the sound I want to go for. But now I've got about 5 songs like almost completely done, like drafted up and shit, and it's just perfect. I absolutely love the style that I have now. The lyrics I'm using are just fantastic. Yeah, it's just going to be a real good time. I have a song coming out with a childhood friend of mine. He's actually one of the people I was with when I got caught with the vape behind the literacy room. His name's D-Hack. That's his rap name. Real name's Dylan. I'm sure I can reveal that. We have a song called My Territory, which, it's just so funny. I'll whisper a couple of the lyrics to you. The main chorus is, "Who the fuck's this pussy trying to set up in my town? I'll tell you what, I've had enough. I'm gonna put the cut down. Roll up to his trap, blow his fucking brains out. If the coppers don't try and chat, if the coppers try and chat, I don't know what that's about." That's basically it's actually the second chorus. The chorus changes throughout the song, you know, like adding a little bit of story to it. That's really what I'm trying to do. I have another one as well called Bop It, which the lyrics go, "Gonna have to suck him, whoops, I mean sock him. Grab him by his arm and rip it right out of its socket. Wrap my arm around his neck and twist it like I'm playing Bop It. Then I'll get him on the ground and take his wallet out his pocket. Motherfucker, I'm the hardest. What the fuck you gonna do? I'm like the ranger of the shit because Fonga is my zoo." That's all I'll give for that. Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of views on these videos. Well, I am, for me. Like it is warming. Like I said, from like a channel that was getting no views is now getting quite a bit. Like, you know, once again for me. So I feel comfortable giving out those lyrics with the album not even being released or anything like that. So if you are a fan of Lil Kiwi and you managed to find this channel, that's a leak. Pop that on Reddit, will ya? Lil Kiwi song leaked, unreleased. Yes, I think this will be the end of the video. You're welcome for that little teaser of the music to be coming. Suggest videos that you want me to do. I do enjoy making ASMR. Once I be able to get my computer working to play Minecraft and other video games, I'll definitely be doing more ASMR gaming related content, because that's really what I want to do. It's just a shame that, you know, I don't have a battery in my laptop, so I don't have enough processing power to fucking, you know, host Bandicam and Minecraft and then be recording my face cam all at the same time. It's just too much for it to handle, even though it's a $5,000 computer, not to flex or anything like that. But yeah, there's nothing I can do, sadly. If you like the video, like it, subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe to Piovoso ASMR. She makes some amazing content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. One more vape trick